Welcome to the Beyond the Years podcast, a podcast about all things Disney. As always, I am Josh, and my co-host is Ashley. Hello, Ashley.
Hello, everyone. So today we are going to be doing our last tiered rides list of this year for Animal Kingdom. But before we get...
Saving the best for last.
Definitely an opinion. So before we get started with our tiered rides list, couple things. There has been some teased concept art.
Oh, that's what I saw.
Yes, about a Moana themed land in Animal Kingdom.
You think that's going where dinosaur is?
I don't know. So anything that's teased is and not confirmed is just obviously just hearsay. I don't think they would do it in that area. I think that they would do Zootopia over there if they did it over there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not quite sure where they would do Moana.
They're just trying to get more people into that park.
Mm-hmm.
I think Moana would be the best. Animal Kingdom would be a good place for it.
Oh, yeah.
But it's because it's along that, like, very nature vibe.
Yeah. I think it would be a really good fit. They already have that, like, large body of water kind of over by Asia. They could probably just work that into some of, like, the landscaping and do, like, waterfalls and stuff over there. But it's just a concept art. It's not confirmed. And then also, I actually heard people talking about possibly a new park.
See, that's what I saw. The villains.
Mm-hmm.
I saw someone talk about a villain's land. So I don't know if that's a park itself or...
So there's been a lot of things discussed. I think, well, several things talking about doing an expansion on Magic Kingdom and doing a villains area, a villains land added on to Magic Kingdom.
So it'd be a part of Magic Kingdom, kind of like how Hollywood Studios has the Star Wars
area.
area.
Yeah, so like Magic Kingdom already has like Adventureland, Tomorrowland, New Fantasyland, all that kind of stuff.
Okay.
So it'd be like a villains land.
Gotcha.
Theoretically, none of it's been confirmed. And then again, not confirmed is the possibility of another park.
What would that be? Marvel?
I don't know. Everyone wants a villains park. I don't really care. I think that would be fine.
That makes no sense to me. Make it a land, but not a park.
Yeah, I agree.
The villains aren't that like, yeah, the villains are kind of cool, but a whole park around the villains would not be fun.
Yeah, I would prefer, I talk about this all the time, a Pixar park. Just with everything Pixar. And people don't realize like how many movies there are that are Pixar. And you could eventually, I mean, you can leave everything that's Pixar in the parks that they already are in, like Toy Story Land. It's fine, it's Pixar, but we could still do a Pixar park that's not, I mean, maybe it has like a Toy Story ride, but it could be like Monsters Inc., Monsters University stuff.
Oh, that would be cool. Have a Monsters University, like, university.
Oh my God. I would love that. So fun. So I would prefer a Pixar park, but there's also been talk about, I lost my train of thought because we were talking about that. The villains park thing. What else have people been saying?
I feel like there's got to be something with Marvel.
I don't know. I haven't really heard anything about that.
I know, but I'm just saying, like, they have such a big park out in Disneyland with the Marvel, and, like, I think that's what they're missing at Disney World is more of that. And I know there's, like, a law, like, the whole east of the Mississippi River, there can't be, like, Marvel characters that Universal uses.
Mm-hmm.
But I also feel like that time that Universal has owned those rights is like coming to an end, I think, pretty soon.
Yeah. I guess Bob Iger had announced over, let me see if I can find it.
But I think a Marvel park would be, in my opinion, I mean, I'm a little biased on this, obviously. I just think a Marvel park would draw people in. Or not Marvel park itself, but like, I don't even know how we would, like a Hero Land, maybe? Like Heroes Land, where you could do like a Pixar kind of, like a kind of a mishmash, like a Pixar park and like an like Avengers kind of thing. You know what I mean? I don't even know how you would merge the two together.
Okay, so I had to look it up because I couldn't remember exactly what it was. It says Disney plans to invest $17 billion and create 13,000 jobs at Walt Disney World over the next, I think it's 10 years. So that's huge. $17 billion. That would be including people's salaries. It's got to be a new park. It's got to be a new park or a humongous expansion.
Yeah, because I watched a guy, because I was hoping you would say that, like find the numbers, but a guy on TikTok was talking about that. He's like 17 billion. He's like, it costs, it's like 385 million to do like an expansion.
Yeah.
So he's like, that's tripling that almost. Not even tripling.
It's my God. No, that's not even
yeah.
math right there. It would be, you said 385 million.
Yeah, he said something like that.
That's like 34 times that. More than that, 40 times that. I don't know. I can't do the math. But anyway, hopefully it's a new park. Because the crowds have been so crazy, and I think that they're going to continue to be crazy. Hopefully we get a new park and new resorts over by the new park. Because the resorts are spread out a little bit to where like some of the, like if you stay at Contemporary, you're going to be right next to Magic Kingdom, but you're going to be further away from Animal Kingdom. So obviously all of the resorts are spaced out differently. So this new park potentially would have new resorts over in that area.
I just thought of this. We'll be able to take the Skyliner. Or Skyliner.
Yeah.
Because we'll be at Art of Animation for our trip.
So we'll be able to go to Hollywood Studios and Epcot and then a couple of the other resorts, I think.
Okay, so is it actually at Art of Animation or is it Pop Century?
They're next to each other.
So it's like in between the two, I'm sure?
They both have access to it.
Oh, okay.
Because you can literally walk.
Yeah, I remember.
To and from.
Walked, yeah.
God, I'm so excited to say Art of Animation. It's so amazing. If you guys didn't listen to our latest podcast before this one, we're going to Disney World this year. It's official. And we're going to be staying on resort at Art of Animation. We're so excited.
Yep. September. Get here quick.
Okay, let's go ahead and get started with our tiers ride list for Animal Kingdom. So we're going to start off with a killer, Flight of Passage.
A+.
A+.
Easy.
Oh my gosh.
We both cried tears of joy riding that.
We did. It was so fun. That was your first experience at Disney World.
Literally the first day. We went to Animal Kingdom, and that was literally the first ride we rode.
Oh my God.
I think we were like the 12th person in line because we were like in the second group to go in.
Whew. So good. And everything, like the atmosphere of Pandora. Oh my God, it's so beautiful. They thought of everything.
Maybe that's part of the expansion. If they do like an maybe that 17 billion is for it divvied out into one park.
Sure. They can do a lot with that much money.
But with the new Avatar movie, Way of the Water, it would make sense to make a more watery kind of area since like that's their tribe now in the water.
Yeah.
So
good.
I can only imagine.
I freaking love it over there. Great ride. Next is Dinosaur.
C-.
I'm going to say B- because I still like the queue is not great The videos are really outdated. Like when you're going into the ride, it's outdated. But once you get into the room with the ride vehicles, to me, it's super fun. And I like the ride vehicles themselves.
I'm sorry. Like, because I know there's a like very
cult
hardcore,
following.
of dinosaur, man. And I've seen it on TikTok too. It's like crazy. Like, you can't take dinosaur away from us. I'm like, that place is so dated. Like, get it out of here. But yeah, the ride is fun, kinda. Maybe it would have been more fun when it first came out
Mm-hmm.
and everyone was like all about dinosaurs. But I think dinosaurs have kind of like not stood the test of time, but like they're not. I don't even know how to say it.
It's based on the dinosaur movie.
Yeah, I know.
Or I think it's based on the dinosaur movie. But I don't see how they're going to be able to keep this ride because it used to be Dinoland USA, but they've taken out most of the other attractions there.
Mm-hmm.
And so whatever they change it to, dinosaur just doesn't make sense there.
Especially
so
if it's you have Zootopia and it's like, here, go ride dinosaur.
Yeah, I mean, there's really nothing they could do to update the area and keep dinosaur as a ride, which like I'm fine with.
Put it to rest. It needs to be over with. Do like an anniversary thing like they did with what's the ride they just took out of Animal Kingdom or
Splash Mountain.
Splash Mountain, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Give people enough notice to go ride it one more time.
Yeah. And get rid of Dino Land and make it Zootopia Land or just Zootopia.
Yeah.
That'll be so much more fun.
I agree. Expedition Everest.
Ooh, A-.
A-.
I wouldn't put it at an A+ or like a solid A. But the queue line's really cool, and I also love that like Asia, Mount Everest-y vibe.
Mm-hmm.
That's really cool to me. Like Nepal, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
is really cool.
I like the coaster part of it too, where you like
Go to
fall
the end.
backwards.
Yeah,
that's always
it's
super
unique.
fun. Mm-hmm. I like how Disney doesn't just do like, I mean, they have
Here's another roller coaster.
Yeah, exactly. Here's another roller coaster. It's like they're all amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Festival of the Lion King.
That's the show.
Mm-hmm.
I give it a B+.
Me too. B+.
Because like it's fun, but will we see it with Grayson? I don't know if he would sit through that.
Maybe.
I don't think we'd watch it.
I don't know. It's hard. It's one of those things like you need to do it at least once. You need to go once.
I don't know if you need to go once, but
you should go once, and then you can decide if you want to go again.
But I was thinking about like all the things we could do, and like trying to reminisce on our previous trip, and stuff that like we'll probably not do that because he's a 4-year-old, or he'll almost be a 4-year-old at that point.
Mm-hmm.
So that was one of the things I was like, maybe not.
Yeah, I feel like we're going to be a little bit more, hopefully, relaxed as far as like, instead of
over here.
Yeah, we don't have to be like, oh, we have to do this, and this. I mean, we want to plan it.
I think we're just going to hit the main beats of what we want to ride.
Yeah, and then I think I'll be fine with skipping like Soarin'. Stuff like that.
Like if we don't get to ride Expedition Everest.
Yeah.
That's like, oh, we didn't get to ride it, but like we've rode it before.
Mm-hmm.
Now, it's like there's some rides, like another ride that would be like Test Track. Oh, we didn't get to ride it. Oh well, but with Grayson, we might get to ride it, but I don't know if he's big enough.
Yeah, that would be perfect if he was tall enough because it's a 3-seater, and so he could sit in between us.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know the height requirements, and obviously he's growing, so it doesn't really matter right now. We'll be able to measure him once we get closer to the date. Finding Nemo, The Big Blue and Beyond. It's a show. You didn't get to see it, but I did, and it sucks. They literally...
Oh, that's the stick.
It's the actors wearing like blue suits.
Yeah, and
holding
sticks.
up like a fish on a pole.
Yeah,
And
I've
I
seen it on
hate
TikTok.
that. I hate that. But we might. It's something.
I hate that.
I hate it. But we might have to watch it with Grayson.
Mm-mm.
We'll see.
We'll do the Tree of Life
Mm,
with him.
yeah, that's true. We're in control of what we get to do.
Yeah.
I'm gonna rate it like a D.
I'm not gonna rate it since I didn't even see it.
You know what? It would be. Should I rate it an F?
Do it.
An F.
It's our show. You can do it when you want.
I'm gonna rate it an F because they could replace it with something so much better. Moving on. It's tough to be a bug.
That's the Tree of Life.
Mm-hmm.
That's a fun one.
B.
Yeah, I would say B. Dated, yes, but fun nonetheless.
Yeah, it's the whole immersive experience.
I just don't know what they would do to update it.
They would really need to release a new movie
Yeah.
with new CGI.
A Bug's Life too.
Yeah, and which there's been rumors of A Bug's Life too.
Mm-hmm.
Or what is something else that they could do in the Tree of Life besides It's Tough to Be a Bug?
That new the Elementals movie. They could maybe do something with that, but I don't know if that would flow because that's more of like in a city.
Yeah, I'd have to think on that because it needs to be updated within the next like 5 years for sure.
Yeah, and it has to deal with something with nature.
Mm-hmm. Obviously.
If it was Illumination, they could do the migration movie.
Oh my god.
That we saw the trailer for when we went to watch Mario.
Yeah.
But that's not it. So I don't know. But yeah, it's a fun little show.
Good family show.
Mm-hmm.
Kali River Rapids.
That's the big tube ride. I give it a B. Solid B. I like water rides, but that's another one. Like, I'm not going to be disappointed if we don't ride that ride.
Yeah. I don't remember there being anything super special about this ride as opposed to like any other raft ride.
Yeah, I was going to say it's just a typical raft ride kind of thing.
Kilimanjaro Safaris.
I'm going to give it like a minus. Very close to B plus because this has a lot to do with like one, your driver, the interactiveness of the driver. Two, if it's too hot, the animals won't be out. Mm-hmm. That's why you got to ride it in the morning or like way in the evening. And like you just might not see the animals very well if they're not out and about. So that could like ruin your experience as well. Not ruin it, but like it's still fun. But
yeah, I completely agree. Definitely go if you have the chance. But plan your time, like Josh said. In the morning, the animals tend to be more active because it's not super hot yet. Mm-hmm. So it's pretty common for people to rope drop the ride and
get them in there waking up.
Yeah. So it's definitely a must do. I'm going to agree with you. A minus. Navi River Journey.
What a letdown of a ride.
I know. Maybe that can be a part of the $17 billion plan that they have is to update that ride because it's beautiful. I just wish that there was like more of an exciting element.
It's like what's that water ride at the Disney World? Small World.
Oh, yeah.
It's that, but with Navi colors.
Mm-hmm. It's beautiful.
Or Pandora colors.
It's beautiful, but it could just be so much more.
Yeah.
So I'm going to say, did you already rate it?
No, I just said what a letdown. I'm going to give it a B minus.
I'm going to give it a flat B because, I mean, it is a letdown, but I still think it's beautiful. And I think you should ride it, especially if you've got kids, because they're going to be excited.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying don't ride it, but it's definitely kind of a letdown.
Yeah.
Like
that's literally all of the rides at Animal Kingdom.
Dang.
Yeah.
All the big ones, at least.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of shows there, though, as well. Like the side shows, or I don't know what those are called. like where they do the parakeets and
Oh yeah.
and like the Navi.
Birds
they got
of Flight.
They got the drum line thing.
Yeah, they do have a lot of stuff. They also have the Jungle Trek and then Rafiki's Planet Watch, where you
Oh,
can
that's
ride the
the-
train over to that whole area.
See, that's something
they
we'll
have-
probably have to do.
Yeah, and they have a walkthrough. They do have a lot of stuff. They just don't have as many of like rides.
Yeah, this is like more that over there is more like the zoo, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which I don't think we went through.
I know we went into Rafiki's Planet Watch, like the area in there, but I don't know if we did the Jungle Trek. I'm not sure.
I don't think we did.
It's going to be hard. We'll have to kind of play it by ear as far as time and how much we want to. Because I don't think Animal Kingdom is going to be a park we spend a ton of time at. I think we're going to definitely have to spend maybe 2 full days at Epcot. Because the world.
Or a day and a half.
Yeah. Well, because we're going to be.
could rope drop like Animal Kingdom. And then we'll have the park hopper and hop over to Epcot in the evening.
Yeah, we'll have to iron out all the details, but I just don't think we're going to spend a lot of time at Animal Kingdom because there's not a ton of like kid friendly actual rides. And I just think we're going to be so obsessed with Epcot with the new rides in the World Showcase and Guardians of the Galaxy and Frozen. I think he's going to love that ride. Hopefully.
Yeah.
We'll see. And then of course Magic Kingdom is very kid friendly. And then maybe even Hollywood Studios, we might have to go more than once to Toy Story Land.
Well, that and to the Star Wars area.
Yeah.
I would almost skip Animal Kingdom just to go.
That's what I'm saying. Like, we'll probably just spend a morning at Animal Kingdom, even though, like, if it was just you and me, we'd spend more time there. But with a kid, it's just not going to be as exciting for him, I don't think.
Yeah.
So we'll probably just spend a morning there. And
I think he'll like the animals. Like if we do the safari, the Kilimanjaro safari, he'll like that. Obviously, we're gonna ride the Navi or the Flight of Passage, but we'll have to single ride it or the Kid Swap ride. But yeah, beyond that, I mean, I don't know much else other than kind of just looking around. But I agree with you. Just spend the morning there. Because I think the plan is to go to the beach at one day, but I don't even know if that's going to be possible.
Yeah, we'll just see what happens. We'll have to. We've planned the trip as far as when we're going and where we're staying, but we haven't ironed out any other details really. Yeah, because we just did this,
and we want to go to Disney Springs, obviously too.
That'll probably be like the day we arrive.
Yeah, like we did last time.
Yeah, that was a good plan.
Yeah, and eat a dinosaur.
The T-Rex restaurant.
Or T-Rex, yeah.
Heck yeah. Oh my gosh.
So excited.
Anyway, that's it for Animal Kingdom.
And that's it on the tiered list.
That's it, yeah. Final episode. Probably we'll have to redo this list next year after we've gone to Disney.
We'll redo the list as soon as we get back.
We'll see what happens. What's next for the show?
I really want to start doing an MCU. Well, obviously we're doing an MCU rewatch. We haven't like rewatched in a hot minute, but we need to kind of go through each movie and talk about. I'm thinking we do two movie episode. So like the first episode we'll do like kind of our thoughts and stuff on Captain America and Captain Marvel. We're ramping up for Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 next. Secret Invasion. So I really want to kind of watch stuff that involves like Nick Fury and the Guardians and stuff like that because, man, those shows.
Lots of stuff going on.
Yeah.
Okay, well, stay tuned. If you like this show, let us know, and we will talk to you in the next one.